Predictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played close to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it has been a very long time coming, Charles, for these Jets, but they are back in the Super Bowl. Their first appearance in the big game since that stunning Super Bowl III upset way back in January of '69.
Brandon, they'd lost 4 straight AFC championship games until their win a couple of weeks ago. And remember, prior to that, they'd lost 2 in a row. Mark Sanchez was a quarterback at that time. That was about a decade ago.
In the last league title, you won all 3 chips, right?
But now here they are.
I won 1 too.
Yeah, you won 1?
Of course, who we're going to think of?
Okay.
Joe Namath.
I'm just showing.
Sorry. Guaranteeing victory over the Colts in Super Bowl III. Gets it done. And the AFL NFL game, never the same. Pretty soon we were in a merger with the AFC and the NFC.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings are back in the big game for the 5th time in franchise history.
Good luck.
But we all know one thing has eluded them all these years.
And that's an actual Super Bowl victory, partner. They're 0-4 in their previous visits. Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11. And, boy, they had some great teams, too, didn't they? Bud Grant was their head coach. Fran Tarkenton, a quarterback. Alan Page and the Purple People Eaters on defense. They were all Hall of Famers. And don't forget Paul Krause. He's a very proud member of that great secondary they had. So we're going back more than 40 years since their last visit. You think the state of Minnesota is excited about this one? I know they are. They're ready to get this one going.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Escape,
and he goes down.
On it, yo.
A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs.
Oh my God. Yo, Kyle, I thought he was about to hit that.
Yeah, I thought that was complete corner strike, yo.
I think this man, Adam Thielen was wide open too.
Yeah, oh, no, Thielen, yeah, that was, that was the one. I was with that.
As they take over on 1st and 10.
I was deaded.
Yo, that was touchdown, yo.
Damn.
Shout out to the rookie of the year.
It's up. I'm watching it on the YouTube app. I don't know if that.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Darnold is brought in by Jamison Crowder. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah, I can say what one.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Just like 6.
Yo, D, son.
Recon, 132 fighter. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Rugby. Fuck it. That's fine.
Here are the Vikings
There's
now
really
to
no
start
harm
their
in it.
next drive.
Doesn't take any time off the clock or anything.
3 and out.
Just some bullshit.
If anything.
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense, let's go.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, Cousins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
What did you say, Devin? Oh. Oh.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Bell. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go. Check 15, check 15. Check.
Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. That's incomplete. It's a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
After the penalty, it's Bell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Anthony Zettel popping in for the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long, it's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend, because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Cook. tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here for Davis. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day.
Now it's Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He might be a star.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold sliding out of the pocket. Flush to his right. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
Nah, yo, those last few passes and catches, yo, the low passes, yo, the fucking
unbelievable, bro.
You just hope
Like,
you make good
fuck
decisions
outta here.
because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that.
God, I swear, yeah, I would have quit. I swear I would have quit.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. 2 minutes even on the clock in the 1st half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On second down now, it's Bell, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Darnold from the gun, looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored,
and the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Zebra. 54, right there. 54.
Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike by 4. And let's get that ball right here.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Oh, my God.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, standing just outside his own goal line. Davis now to return it. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I was really trying to, like, do the fucking, you like give yourself up by, like, pressing the slide, like, combo buttons. I was just trying to fall. Yeah, literally just, like, yeah, just like, I'm good.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the 50, it's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That would have been something. I don't know what it would have been, but...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
There's got to be more holistic animations when the guy's facing away.
Defensively.
Like
how about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
All day, just like that, just like that.
They'll try the right side with Bell, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll run it with Bell. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
No chance. And 80. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. All day, dog. Check 52. Watch the eye. Hey, Delta.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Darnold on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I got you. I got you. Switch it. Lady. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Joker. Here we go.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
We were just talking about that.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30.
I finished this game with no passing yards immediately on everything.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10.
Yo, Devin, I can't hear you on the stream.
Throwing the ball to
I think
start the drive.
voice.
Now Bell.
Trying to be incognito,
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
I don't know,
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the
offline,
feeling the
your
defense gets a
voice
little
is
tired.
And that's the last thing they
like,
need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
But now I feel you.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Darnold, throw complete to Herndon. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Darnold now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10.
Kai said like 7.
This is Bell. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Oh!
Nah. Once he saw the run develop, that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Yeah.
Extra point was hooking, but he
better
does
be
make
doing
it through.
this.
And that makes
He
our
better do
score
this on us.
17-0.
He better do this on us. Like,
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Cousins to throw it. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's crazy, bro.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Nah, yeah, I got to get better. I can't do this. Like every time, every week, it's just
Cousins. That is
it's so bad. Like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, I can't. There's no point, bro. Like, every fucking time.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. The Vikings on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Go. Mike's 57. 57 is right. Black. 57 is the Mike. Rock 57. All right, what's that?
To the air again. It's Cousins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run for it with Cook. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Cousins. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. Throwing is Cousins. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Minnesota. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying,
get dirty.
Someone who will dance with him.
Get dirty.
Well, oftentimes, if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Yo, Devin, have you been growing your hair out this whole time too? Like, yo, we all gotta like put our tongue, but we all gotta put our cuts, yo, before this shit is over. We all gotta put
quarter, maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On first down, it's Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Devin, you should like, you should do that emo, like cover one eye.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people.
Have your hair come down, cover one of your eyes.
He's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Running on first down as he'll push forward for about 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Forced out to his left. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Darnold, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Fucking 3rd down.
Pick.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here.
Some people like to do that.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
We're going to have to use it,
Time to start going in the other
us,
direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Kyle's still going to edge it out by 3.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
We'll be arguing and shit. Oh, I said D3rd! This nigga Kyle
game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Yeah, yo, like for real, son. Like that they gave me crazy.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple.
Then again, idea involved. Yeah.
For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this
of course, yo.
is
that's
incredible.
exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying you guys are actually brain dead at playing video games in general.
There's nothing else going on.
Nah, yo, I be taking too many risks. I feel like I'm a risky
like Nadir is
person,
very
like,
exactly. Like, that's
risk adverse. Yeah, Nadir really might be the most risk adverse person I know. Like just in life, yo. Like niggas won't be on Warzone. This nigga is just like, like it doesn't matter the game. Yeah, like that man is really risk adverse. So it's like,
they are the Super Bowl
what
champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been.
I think you're moderate. Like, if we're talking about that scale, like I think you're pretty moderate.
Thanks to my broadcast partner Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you
next week. I'm probably not playing in this week.
Nah, Mike.
I'm good.
Okay, what about this league don't you like, yo?
Yeah, word. Kyle don't. He doesn't want to make me play Madden anymore. Honestly. Nah, yeah, but losing every single time, bro.
Nah.